Hello, this is Rebecca here, and today I'm back with a video to show you a layout that I plan on doing, that I'm going to be doing, not planning, I'm going to be doing it inside my December daily. So I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I felt like after I did that whole series on December daily that I just kind of abandoned you guys, and I hope you didn't feel that way. I had an art show that was last weekend, and so it literally took up every ounce of my time, my extra time that I have to get creative. And so, anyway, I did want to show you real quick, I have been updating my December daily as I go along. And a lot of times what I come in here and do is just like I've kind of set the tone, set the pages, and then I'll come back in here and document. Now, like I've kind of said before, I do keep a tally of what I'm going to be talking about. So if I do get behind, which I'm behind a couple days here, then I can easily come back in here and be able to know exactly what I want to document about. So anyway, this is kind of just the beginning stages. I do want to kind of come in here and add a little bit of something, but I talk about Advent, and then I also kind of talk about a memory of Advent because, you know, as many of you know, my son's off at college, and so it's just my daughter here, and we were actually, me and her were talking about how she missed having her brother because and I don't know why they argued and fought over that Advent calendar because who's going to open the next day and things like that. But you miss it, you know, you miss that fun of having another person to do the fun memories with. So the second day of December, I did shopping, which I went to the outlet malls, which I never do, but my son wanted this sweatshirt that had this little at the Ralph Lauren shop, and so I went over there, which actually was pretty successful, but I still can't believe I went to the outlet mall at Christmas season. That must have been, you know, that's what we do for our kids, is get what they want, but still, wow, I was impressed with myself. And then on the third day we hung up lights. And so I love these little houses. I think this is I don't know what die cut. It may be a Bella Boulevard, or I think that's what it is. And so I love that little house, and then I just added some little sparkle stars, and then of course the word sparkle. So then we move on to number 4. I did a gratitude page and just kind of wrote about some things that I'm thankful for. I put a little scripture in here, and then so that was kind of page 4, and then this is just a little tidbit of just some ephemera that I added in here. And then for the 5th day, I used the shaker that we made in the previous videos, and I just talked about the weather finally changing because it was like 85 degrees and it didn't feel like December at all, and so we were thrilled to have some cooler weather. So we move into the 6th, and basically the 6th and 7th is what I want to kind of demonstrate today. And so I know for sure on the 7th we had the band concert where my daughter played the tuba for the first time, you know, as a concert. But then also we had a snowstorm here, which is completely unusual for this part of Texas. So it's kind of like I want to be able to fit both of those things in. But I also wanted to share another note on the whole picture taking thing that I experienced. But I went ahead and I remember I created this little file to put all the memories that I knew that were coming up. So this was everything that I had put down for the for this particular day. And then so I have that set for, which is, this is the 6th, this is the 7th. And going back to what I was saying, about the photos. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of add some papers in here as we go along, but I wanted to tell you that I'm not, one of the things I'm going to try to learn this next year, and I have a really good camera, but I just don't use it because, one, it's bulky, and I'm kind of, you know, it's just carrying around that bulkiness. But I've also learned that it just pays to sometimes carry around the bulkiness because your pictures that I take on my iPhone are not that great when you're taking pictures from a stage. But on another note, where they had the band concert at, I've tried to take photos in there, even with my good camera, and I don't know, it's just the weird lighting or something, but everything always comes out very, very blurry. And maybe I don't have my settings right, but we've been going there since she was young, when she was in the Nutcracker and other little shows, because it's our little performing arts center here in town. And literally, it's just, I can't take a good photo. So I was a little disappointed that my photo didn't turn out very well. In fact, I don't even want to use it because it just doesn't look good. But I can definitely talk about it. I can tell a story. And then, because like I said, the big thing was that it snowed, and that was so unusual for us. Okay, so now that I have that set, I'm just going to kind of put this aside. And again, my desk is like a mess, but that's okay because I've been creative, and that's fun. So, but I also, for this page, I wanted to show my daughter, I wanted to show her little crazy attire, and she wore this Christmas outfit. I mean, the leggings had ugly Christmas sweaters, and I don't call them ugly, I think they're kind of like gaudy, you know, the gaudy ugly sweaters. But she had the leggings had the sweaters, the shirt said ugly sweater, and so I took a picture and I had it developed into a 5x7, and I thought it would just look really cute to fill the whole page as I cut her out as a silhouette. So I basically did the picture and then I cut her out, and then I got her this one in case she wanted to journal herself, or in case it didn't work out. But so I think what I'm going to do is kind of come in here and add some background. I'm going to keep it white. I'm going to try to journal in there. I might do something like between her arms, you know, say something here. But I'm just going to kind of fill up the pages. I have a little pile of things I kind of set aside, and I thought I would play with these particular items. Let's see, my noisy sticker machine. Oh, I know where it's at. Okay. I'm going to use this. I'm going to put her aside. I'm going to use this and run this through here. This is a lot of this little bits and bobs I got here is from the Happy Marigold, and so it came in a kit that I had ordered with a Fedori, and so I'm just going to run this little, I believe this is kind of like a ribbon, but it was part of the packaging, and I just thought it was so cute and so pretty. I wanted to definitely use it in my journal. So I just kind of add the sticker paper to the backing of it, and I'm just going to run it along here. What I did was with this little snowman that we made, I actually stapled him in. Instead of adding the washi, it just seemed like with this plastic sleeve, it just worked better using the Tim Holtz mini stapler. So, and this may run a tiny bit short, but I want to add this in there like that, because I love the sparkles. It just looks so pretty. Then, let's see, where's she at? So I think what I'm going to do is add like a little cluster over here maybe of some things. So let's see here. Mary, Holly Jolly. Let's see, what do we got here? I love this little snowman from Miss Brimble's, and so that may be something I can use in there. I don't know, I'm kind of drawn towards round items, it seems like. That one doesn't really kind of go with it. Let's see here. I think that flag is a bit much, so we'll put that aside. I'm just kind of going to make a little cluster of items, and actually I don't even know. if that is going to work. Notice these items are a little bit too big, because basically I'm looking for a place, oops, to add a number. Well. I thought I had an idea, but now that I'm getting into it, my idea is not really working here. Okay, let's go back to what I had originally thought. I have thought about using a little cluster over in this area. One, because now that I see it, the ribbon's a little short. Let's see here. See if we can find some other little die cuts and things that might work in here. I'm just pulling out the works here. That may do it. Because what day is this? Are we on number 6? So we're looking for I just feel like putting like the word fun up there. I don't know why, but that's like, when I'm looking at it, that's what's coming to mind. I had these little pieces left over. These are little flat backs, and they were in the Queen of Creativity kit that I have. Actually, I still have some available on my website, but I thought they were really kind of cute. Okay, so this is, I'm liking how this is coming together. You know, I like to add string when I see a tag, so let's see how this would look. Make a little bow out of this little pom-pom tinsel string here yarn. Oops, maybe not that dramatic. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this off. Put that aside. It's kind of a little bigger than what I want it to be, so I'm going to squish it down some. And I'm going to use that Tim Holtz stapler to staple this in place. Oops, I need another one. This is secure. There. It's kind of fun, crazy, like those sweaters. And then what's fun about this ribbon, you can kind of bend it whichever way you're wanting to make it go. And these trees I bought at, they're so fun. I bought them at, there's a whole little bin of them. What really was it? Oh, Michael's. That was when I went on my little shopping spree. They had a Michael's there, which we don't have one in my town, but it was fun. Being able to go and shop somewhere different than my typical Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to start adding this stuff in here. I think it's kind of I'm kind of got my groove down and have an idea of what I want to do. Oops. Add this in there. Like that. Okay. So let's put her back on here and see. Okay, that's perfect. I like that. And then we can add a number in here somewhere. But let's get her glued in. I need a piece of paper too. Let me get one here. Since she really doesn't fit inside the sticker machine here, I'm just gonna go put her on a piece of paper so that I can get every single edge of that cut out. Because I don't want anything to come up. Eek. Don't want it to get glue on her either. So I'm going to move that aside. Someone told me one time, I think they said use like an old phone book or an old magazine or catalog or something like that. Let's see where I got glue on her shirt right there. But they said use a little, you know, catalog, and you can, and I've done that before. I think I've even mentioned it on here in one of my older videos. But, and that way you don't have to worry about, you know, getting all the residue on everything. So I feel like coming in here and doing the word fun. Red or turquoise. I like my pink because the pink is actually a little bit thicker, but I think I'll do red because I would kind of go with that red shine, even though turquoise. Here we go. Can't make up my mind. Sorry about that. Okay. I just like the thickness of this, the lettering. I would prefer it to be in turquoise, but all I have it is in red, so red it is. So I'm going to put, like, she's kind of holding it out and saying, this is so fun, which I love her little outfit. I love that she will wear things like this and just have fun and not worry about, you know, middle school can be tough, but I'm glad she's liking to dress herself. Okay. And then I'm going to look at that turquoise and maybe we can kind of add a little bit of I'm going to have to move that U, I think, up. That's what's fun about these little phone numbers. At least you can kind of move them around. I mean, letters. So they don't quite fit into the groove of what you're doing. But on another note, how's everybody's, that looks kind of strange. How's everybody's December daily coming? I've had some great feedback. I had Joanne, if you're watching this, I love your journal and your December daily. It is so cute. You inspired me. So I just thought that was great. I love that you shared that. Why are you not working with me, letters? It just doesn't look. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm going to do this. Maybe, and that's too far out. That N is driving me crazy. That little loop on that N. You know, let's just cut it off. That way it leaves me alone. It just doesn't seem like it's wanting to do. It seems like it's too much of a stretch between maybe the N, the U needs its little hook off of there too. Okay, that looks better. All those, I love the little swirls, but it was being just too much. It wasn't working for what I wanted it to do. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to come in and add some lettering. But you know what what I need to do is add some stamp, I think, to the background. You know, I'm not a fan of white spaces. So, I thought I had my polka dot stamp out here somewhere. Let's see, is it back here? Oh, here it is. And what is today? The 6th? Let me get my white piece of paper and do it as a back drop here. Did I get glue on there? I can't remember. Oops. I've got the edges here. Oh, there we go. Add a little bit more to this area. There. I think that looks cute. Okay, so we need to fit a 6 in here. I had originally pulled out this 6. That might be a bit much to go in there. So we're gonna maybe write in the letter 6. Her little hand's coming up. Okay, we'll think about the 6 over there. Now moving on over to the next page, which was is 7. I had this, remember I told you I wasn't real crazy about the pictures. This is one I have that was when it was snowing. You would have seen everybody was crazy happy. It was so funny. We got home and you could hear everybody in the neighborhood laughing and out. It was like dark and everybody was out throwing snowballs and everything. So, and then this is one right outside the Performing Arts Center. But see, this is her picture of her with her tuba on the stage. And I'm just, the picture itself is so blurry, you can't hardly even tell. And so, I don't know, I thought about doing like a, just kind of like this. And maybe having something else where I can do some journaling in here. Because this pictures just did not turn out very well. Oh, you know what? I did have my little lettering in here too. And I was debating on, I pulled these out as well from one of the kits. And I never in a zillion years thought I'd be using the word snow. Literally, never. Especially in December, or usually we have ice here. So, you know what I could use is this back here to document and create like a little tip in here. That's what I'll do. So, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to create like a little banner. I thought I had some blue twine around here. I know, I'm a mess. Everything's a mess. I thought I found it while I was digging in some stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm going to use that in my journal. And now I can't find the blue twine. But I do want to add, I do want to create, you know what I could use is this piece of yarn. So let me get her picture down in here. And then I'm going to use her, I'm going to use that little bit of yarn to create a little banner type deal. And actually, I can come here with my little 10-hole stapler, and I'm going to just staple that to the material. Did it work? Yep. Just do that. And then I'll probably do some little trillies at the end. Am I evenly spacing them? It's okay if I don't. Okay. Yay, snow! We had snow. You know what? Let's see how that's going to fit. Where did that... good grief. Where did my little tip-in go? Oh, here it is. Maybe I'll put it down here because I think with the bulkiness of this, it may not quite fit in there. Turn this around a little bit. We're going to create another little twirly over here. Make it go down. I may have to add another little piece in the middle. Oops, let me do that again. There. I think I'm going to try to see if I can add another little piece, another little staple right here. Let's see how it looks. I like that it kind of flows a little bit here. But I may come in here. Look, it's like perfect right there. Let me come in here and see my little tiny little stapler. Yay, it does reach here. Just to add a little secure on there in the middle. Okay. So we have that down. And I was really hoping I'm going to add this in here like this. Now I want this to open up completely, so I'm not going to staple that. I'm going to add some washi in there. I wish I had some blue. You know, I threw away a bunch of this fabric washi because I just wasn't a fan of it. And now I wish I had some blue fabric washi because I think that would really help secure that tip-in in. Let's find some blue. Some dark blue, but then I have this little red. What about this? This is kind of gray. It's kind of thick and I like that. Let's try that. Don't fall down. Okay. Can I get around the holly's in the way. Let's see what I can do. If I just do this, will it work? I'm just going to have to tear that holly up. I hate to do that, but in order for this to work, I think I'm going to have to do that. And then I can secure it back down. I can glue that holly back in there. Okay, get my gray. And then what I'll do is I'll use this back of this tip-in as my journaling to journal about the event. Tear that up. Okay, so what number is this? We're working on this was day 6. Let's look in our trusty little folder here and see what kind of days we have in here. If we have anything that will work. So we're looking for 6 and for 7. So these are our little numbers here. I just did 5 with this one, so it just seems like, I don't know. We could put that in right there and then add some fun little, something fun along the lines of decorations. And just kind of stick it right in there like that. I think that'll be good. And then for this one, we're going to do 7. Blue would be very well if I could find a blue 7. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a tree. That's not going to work. Okay. Put that aside for now. And we're just going to go with blue. Oops. just made a mess over there. Oh, you know what? I do have some other blue letters. Let me see if I can find them over here. Look at this. We got that. We could use... I know I have another whole sheet of blue sevens. I mean, of blue lettering. It's just a matter of finding it. There's red lettering, which we could use. Where is my blue? And I know I have a ton of it. Oh wait, I think I just found it. Yep, here it is. So, we're going to put 7. Look how little that 7 is. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? To make that more stand out, I'm going to put DEC for December 7th. Is that on crooked? And when I do crooked, I just make them all look little like they're crooked, like I meant to do that from the very beginning. Ta-da! See? Perfect. It's so exciting. Okay, so see, snow day, I can use that tomorrow. I mean, like I said, we never repeat, ever have snow. I mean, I know we have ice days, but, and my daughter absolutely loved it. My son was away and he goes, okay, this is totally not fair. I'm further north than y'all, and I should be getting snow. He goes, I'm coming in this weekend. I said, it's going to be gone by this weekend, which it was. It was gone the next day, but it was so fun. It was, everybody was in a great mood. Uh-oh. So, I'm going to have to really take advantage and use up those. I mean, a little bit of more glue on the back here. Okay, can come in here and add a snowflake here. Looky here, another banner of snow. We're not going to go overboard on the snow banners. I'm just adding little stickers. I'm just pulling off the sticker sheet here, just to kind of fill up this, add little tidbits to the page. Ta-da! There we go. I feel like I need a little period on this little page. I don't know if they have any. Yeah, I could use one of these from that. Oops, I just lost it. On my fingers, no. Okay, that's okay. I just thought of the plan B here. I'm going to pull one of these little teeny tiny snowflakes off and put it over there under the December. Act like it's a little period. Okay, there we have it. Her little hand doesn't want to stay down. Let's glue it again. Okay, so I'm going to turn off for just a little bit. I'm going to do some journaling and I will be right back. Okay, so I came back in here and let me get you a close-up look at what I did. I basically did just a quick little journaling, and then I did a bunch of little doodles, like little swirls with hearts and polka dots all throughout the page. It just kind of brings that fun look together. And so that is the page. And then on the snow day / band concert, I basically just did a little journal entry here and didn't add too much once I add the banner. Straighten up that snow there. So yeah, so I just kind of added some journaling in there, and and then I did put a few little stickers on that page. So there we have it. There's a fun little layout for December 6th and December 7th, and I'm ready to move on. I'm getting caught up. I'm only like a day or two behind at this point, but this was fun. I enjoy doing this project, and I hope you are doing it too and are enjoying it, and I hope to come back and do another video soon. And in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.